Hi guys, I'm Leya Ansong and we're here with the London Rebels to give you the information you need on Bridgerton Season 2. What aspects of the Queen will we get to see in Season 2 that we didn't get to see in Season 1?
Well, I think we've got a little bit more of the same. She's definitely on the hunt for Whistledown, so watch out, Whistledown, I'm coming for you. But I think there's, we see some really beautiful scenes with the husband, with George, and we see how Queen Charlotte deals with that. We've got beautiful kind of sisterhood happening with Lady Danbury and Violet and the Queen, and how that impacts the storylines and how that impacts, the way the ton is controlled.
Just wanted to ask you, obviously we saw a glimpse of sexuality and romance for Benedict in Season 1. What can you tell viewers about this in Season 2? Will we see a bit more of a romance side for Benedict?
I think maybe a little bit, but you can't unpack a whole character in one season. I think the beauty about Benedict and a lot of the other characters actually in this show is that we're going to be with them for the long haul. So there's a lot of time, and you can't reveal everything about. It'd be a terrible show if you revealed everything about them in one or two seasons. So, of course we get to see a little bit more Benedict. I think, to be honest, there's an awful lot for Benedict in the way before he even starts to think about a big love. Although I think we do get a little tease in this season about a sort of slightly more vulnerable side, which is really fun to play and really exciting going forward, I think, to see.
What can you say about Theo? What can you give viewers without giving too much away?
So Theo obviously is not part of the Regency part of the ton. He's a working class printer's assistant. So someone maybe we don't get to see so much of in the show. He still looks incredibly good, I think. His costume's still amazing. Yeah. But he obviously meets Eloise, I think I can say that. And they sort of have some shared interests and
Yeah? What more can you say about Theo and Eloise?
I don't think I can say much more than that.
Fair enough. How do you feel about the on-screen deviations from the way that you wrote the characters in the book?
I don't think there's that much deviation. The characters are absolutely true to who they are in the books. And the overall story is absolutely true. And so, some of the details and how they get to their happy ending have changed, but the spirit is absolutely true to the books. I think it's fabulous.
Following on from the costumes, how was it coming into the Bridgerton world and having to be in these costumes? I'm pretty sure a lot of the day. How was that?
It was, I think, not as bad for me as a lot of the women. I think they have the roughest ride and the wigs and everything are crazy, whereas I didn't have to do that so much. But it's really hard if you want to pee. That's it's just impossible. You're well, I can't now for 9 hours. But,
wow.
That's the real challenge for sure.
Yeah, speaking of the time that we'll get to spend to get to know the characters, how do you feel about the possibility of taking the reins in the future?
Really, really excited. I think because Benedict is a bit of a mystery, to be able to to be given the opportunity to sort of really completely unfold him will be really, really exciting. But I would say that it feels like an ensemble effort, this show, and as I've said before, we really don't. I don't think any of us feel like we're waiting in the wings for our big moment. That really doesn't feel like it at all. Actually, this season, everyone, and on every season, everyone's got just this something to deepen, and as long as that continues, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think it's, for Season 2, it's about revisiting these characters that we know and love. Yeah. Season 1 was really getting our teeth into it and bedding it down, and Season 2 is definitely a celebration of getting back together and revisiting this world and revisiting these characters.
Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you catch Bridgerton Season 2 this Friday.